Okay, today we're going to be talking about 7.4, the percent equation. Okay, we're still kind of in the easy stages of chapter 7. This is not a very tough section. It will get a little tougher, but as of right now, this is pretty good. This is pretty simple. Okay, so the percent equation is this. A equals P percent times B. What that really says is that A, the part, is, which is an equal sign, P percent of is times the whole. So if we take a percent of the whole, we get the part, which is logical. We know that. Okay, we're just putting it in the equation. Again, if you forget the equation, just do what this says. Is always equal. Of is always multiplication. A equals P times B. Pretty easy. Okay, remember the percent must be changed. This you need to change to a decimal before you use it. You cannot use a percent. It is not a number we can use. It is a representation of something. We have to change it to a number, or we call it a decimal. Okay, so if we're looking at the next page, we're going to use the percent equation to answer these questions. Again, and let's just look and see exact without remember A equals P percent times B is the equation. But let's just look at this, even if we totally forget this. What number? Well, that's an X. Is an equal sign. 16%, we're going to change that to a number, a decimal, 0.16. Of is times 75. Okay, so all we need to do is multiply these two numbers together. Let me see if I can get a pen here. These two numbers together, and we get 0.16 times 75, and we get 12. So 12 is 16% of 75. Again, just read it. What number, that's X, is equal 89%, 0.89, of is times 110. So multiply 0.89 times 110, and I get 97.9. Okay. Again, we'll take a percentage of a number, we get a number, we don't get a percentage. Okay, here's a basic word problem. A car salesperson earns a 6.5% commission on every car sold. The salesperson sells a car for $21,800. What is the commission? Well, it's 6.5% on the sale of the car. So X is equal to, now I've got to change the percent to a decimal, 0.065 times 21,800. Okay, so 21,800 times 0.065, and that should give us a pretty decent commission of 1,417. Okay, and that is dollars. Okay, next page here, finding bases and percents. What percent of 25 is 60? Okay, again, we're using A equals P percent times B, and we're just plugging in numbers. But let's just say you totally forget that. X times 25 is equals 60. What percent X of is times 25 is equals 60? Okay, well 25 times X is just 25X. So if I divide 60 by 25, I should get what X is. Okay, well in this case, X equals 2.4, but we're looking for a percent, and remember, this is a decimal. We have to change it to a percent, so I move the decimal 2 places, and I get 240%. This is something you need to be aware of. When you find X, you're going to find the decimal. You need to change it to a percent at the end of the problem. Okay? Now here, just read it. 27 is equal 0.075 times X. Okay? So if I divide both sides by 0.075, so 27 divided by 0.075 equals 360. Okay? Your friend paid $9 for a movie ticket. This amount was 72% of the total amount your friend spent at the theater. How much money did your friend spend? Again, 9 is the part. The total is the whole, or the base. 9 equals 0.72 times X. Okay, again, we're just using the same equation over and over again. This is now a 9, not an A. So if I divide 9 by 0.72, that gives me $12. X is equal to 12.5. That's $12.50. And we don't have to move the decimal here because we're not finding percentage. We're actually finding the number. No moving the decimal needed. Okay, next page. What number X is equals 60%, 0.6 or 0.60 times 25. Multiply 25 times 0.6, we get 15. X equals 15. Okay. What percent X of 25 times 25 is equals 24? Divide both sides by 25. We get 0.96. Okay, X equals 0.96, but we're looking for a percent. We have to move the decimal 2 places, 96%. Okay, 18 is equals 36%, 0.36 of times X. Okay, divide both sides by 0.36. So I get 18 divided by 0.36. I get 50. X equals 50. Okay, what percent X of is times 48 is equal 36. Okay, here I'm going to divide both sides by 48. 36 divided by 48. X equals to 0.75. Move the decimal 2 places because I'm looking for percent. It's 75%. Okay, and that is all we're doing today. So enjoy this probably last of the easy sections, and we'll start getting into the meat percentage next time.